Warbirds and classic planes will be featured this weekend in Fond du Lac.
Emily Deem is live at Wildcat Field with more on these cool planes. Hi, Em.
Good morning. That's right, Doug. They are really cool planes. We're at Wildcat Field this morning for Warbirds and Classics over the Midwest. It's an action-packed model plane air show. And you can take a look over here. All of the tents are set up. In those tents, there are a lot of the model airplanes. And you can see some people working on them outside. But we're going to take a look at a really cool one right now, an F4F Wildcat. Take a look at this plane right here, and the owner of this model plane is here with me. Scott Prosson is here. He's from Tampa, Florida, and he travels all over the country for these air shows. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning to you.
I know you've been doing this for about 12 years, and tell me why you kind of lost track of the hobby. You got started back into it. Tell me why you did that.
That's right. I got back into it about 6 years ago when my father was having his 75th birthday and was fighting a couple of forms of cancer. We had an airplane that he and I had built when, gosh, 30 years back, and never got into the air. It was always his dream to see that, so we got it into the air for his 75th birthday, and as excited as he was for it, I equally got re-energized by the hobby and jumped back in with both feet, and 6 years later, here I am.
Well, let's talk about this plane right here. Pretty unique one. Tell me about it.
This is, as you said, an F4F Wildcat. It was the beginning for Grumman Ironworks, who made the real one in World War II. It was the beginning of their taking control of the skies, mainly in the Pacific. And this particular model is built out of fiberglass, graphite, and foam over in Germany by a gentleman who does them in his house, and he's put out about 4 or 5 of them already. This is one of only 2 in this country, and it was the first one, and it's just a fantastic flyer. Would be considered a giant scale warbird.
And you said the engine is different from the other model airplanes that are out here.
Different in that they're available, and we see them at a lot of the fly-ins that we go to, but you don't see a lot of them yet. It's a 5-cylinder radial 4-stroke gasoline engine, produces a bit of a unique noise, a little bit more realistic for their time.
Well, let's go ahead, Scott, and start her up.
Okay,
Show
great.
us how you would start her up.
Great, we'll do that. Get in the panel here and turn all the electronics on.
And while Scott's doing that, I'll let everybody know at home today it starts at 9 a.m. this morning. It goes until 4. It's out here at Wildcat Field, and I was told a carload could come out, and it's $5 for a carload. So you really can't beat that. And they said that the weather is pretty good right now. The wind isn't too bad. So Scott is just starting up this Wildcat right now.
Canopy open.
Did you just see that? That thing was so cool that it moved in and covered up the pilot. That's awesome.
Well, let's go ahead and go for start. We got the ignition on. It's live now. Ready?
Ready. All right, you guys. We're starting up, so we'll let you watch this Wildcat take off, and we'll send it back to you.
Okay. Very good. Safe. Push it out. Yeah, if you don't mind. Go to this one here. We're going to be taking off from right to left. Right to left, right?
Very cool.
Okay.
Pretty neat. That engine sound is very reminiscent of the real planes that you hear over at EAA during the air venture out there.
Yeah. And there it goes, going on out there at Wildcat Field in Fond du Lac. And Emily will be joining us in our next hour to see more. Very cool.